Welcome back to Healthy Aging Tips. I want you to take a moment right now, wherever you are sitting or standing, and notice how you feel. Not just your mood, but your physical presence in the room. Do you feel expansive, tall, and open? Or do you feel slightly compressed, perhaps a little heavier than you did 10 years ago? There is a pervasive lie in our culture that says getting shorter, developing a rounded back, or shuffling when you walk is just normal aging. We're told that gravity eventually wins. But I'm here to tell you, as a specialist in geriatrics and human longevity, that gravity is not the enemy. The enemy is our modern, chair-based culture. You see, your brain is a brilliant machine, but it is also efficient. If you spend 30 years sitting at a desk or protecting an aching lower back by curling forward, your brain eventually decides that this curled, compressed shape is your new normal. It remaps your sense of self. This isn't just about looking confident. This is a medical emergency for your independence. When you slump, you compress your internal organs. You restrict the capacity of your lungs, which deprives your brain of oxygen and lowers your cognitive health. You compress the vagus nerve, which keeps your body in a state of chronic stress, flooding your system with cortisol. That dowager's hump or that stiffness isn't just bone. It is a neurological pattern we can reverse. Today, on day 9 of our journey, we're going to fix this. We're not just going to stand up straight. That's useless advice. Instead, we're going to use science-backed protocols to rewire the brain's connection to the spine. We're going to unlock the stiffened fascia that has encased you like a tight wetsuit. We're going to reclaim your body. I'm going to walk you through a 5-minute routine, a daily ritual that targets the root causes of postural collapse. This routine is better than walking for fixing your spine, because walking alone cannot undo decades of hunching. By the end of this session, you will feel inches taller, and you will breathe deeper than you have in years. Let's begin. Habit 1. The cervical reset. We start at the top. The average human head weighs about 10 to 12 pounds. But for every inch your head drifts forward, the effective weight on your neck doubles. For many over 60, your head has effectively weighed 50 pounds for decades. This forces the muscles at the back of your neck to turn into steel cables. This tension causes headaches and forces the upper back to round. This is the missing link in why so many seniors lose their balance. The suboccipital muscles at the base of your skull are filled with proprioceptors, sensors that tell your brain where you are in space. When these are tight, your internal gyroscope is off. To fix this, we don't stretch the neck. We have to reawaken the deep neck flexors that have gone to sleep. The routine, the chin tuck. I want you to try this with me now. No gym needed. You can do this sitting or standing. First, place 2 fingers on your chin. Keep your eyes on the horizon. Gently push your chin straight back as if you were making a double chin. Imagine the back of your neck is being pulled up by a golden string. Hold that position for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. This simple move is surgeon approved for decompressing the cervical spine. Let's do it again. Chin straight back. Feel the relief. We're stacking the vertebrae. One more time. Push back, lengthen the neck, breathe, and release. Doing 10 of these every morning tells your nervous system, this is where my head belongs. Nutrition and biochemistry. To support this, we need to talk about your nerves. The nerves running through your cervical spine need high bioavailability of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s build the myelin sheath, the insulation around your nerves. If your myelin is degraded, your signals are slow. Increasing omega-3s reduces the inflammation that causes nerve pain and speeds up the neuroplasticity required to learn this new posture. Mindset cue. Throughout the day, imagine you are a puppet. There is a string attached to the crown of your head, pulling you gently to the sky. You aren't forcing your shoulders back, you are simply suspended. This is graceful aging in action. Cinematic visualization. Close your eyes. Picture your cervical spine. Imagine space opening up between the vertebrae. Imagine a cool blue light flowing from the brain down through your neck. Your head feels weightless, floating effortlessly, looking toward the horizon with dignity.
Habit 2. Unlocking the thoracic cage. We move down to the thoracic spine, the mid-back. This is where the ribs attach. And for most older adults, this is the area of greatest restriction. Physiologically, think of your thoracic spine like a rusty hinge. When we sit, we collapse the chest. The real danger here isn't just cosmetic, it is respiratory. When your thoracic spine is locked forward, your rib cage cannot expand. You are only breathing into the top third of your lungs. This shallow breathing is a silent killer because it keeps your body in a constant state of stress. We need to stimulate synovial fluid. This is the body's natural oil. By applying the right movement, we grease the hinge and tell the bone cells to remodel themselves upright. The routine? The open book. We are going to do a movement called the open book. This is mindful movement at its best. Extend both arms straight out in front of you, palms touching. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, pull your right elbow back like you are drawing a bow and arrow, twisting your upper body to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale and return to center. Now the left side. Exhale, draw the bow, twist the ribs. Feel the chest muscles stretching. This isn't just a stretch, it is self-restoration. You are physically making room for your heart and lungs. One more on each side. Draw the bow. Crack open the shell that has been tight around your heart. Return. Last one. Twist, open, breathe, and release. Nutrition and biochemistry. To unlock tight muscles, we need magnesium. Calcium helps muscles contract. Magnesium helps them release. Many seniors are deficient in magnesium, which leads to that rigid stiffness. Including magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds or spinach helps turn off the tension switch, allowing the thoracic cage to open. Mindset cue. Your trigger is the headlight. Imagine a bright light beaming out from your chest. When you're slumped, your headlight shines on the floor. I want you to shine your headlight on the horizon. Walk into a room and illuminate the wall in front of you. This is how you project vitality. Cinematic visualization. Visualize your rib cage. Instead of a rigid cage, imagine it is made of flexible living wicker. With every inhale, see that basket expanding in all directions. You are creating room for your life force. You are proving that aging is not a decline, it is an opening. Habit 3. Reigniting the foundation. We cannot fix the spine if we do not fix the foundation, the pelvis. The biggest issue here is gluteal amnesia. Because we sit so much, the glutes forget how to work. When your glutes are weak, your lower back has to do the job of your hips. This is why you have back pain. Furthermore, without strong glutes, you lose the power to propel yourself. You start shuffling. You risk losing your freedom. We must wake up this hidden powerhouse. The routine, the glute squeeze. We are going to do a standing glute squeeze. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Check your pelvis. Are you sticking your bottom out? Find neutral. Now, keeping your legs straight, squeeze your buttocks together hard. Imagine cracking a walnut. Hold that squeeze. 1, 2, 3. You should feel your pelvis tuck under slightly and your lower back lengthen. Release. Let's do it again. Squeeze hard. Reawaken those muscle fibers. Hold, hold, hold. And release. Do this every time you wash dishes. It acts as a pump, pushing blood into the posterior chain and taking the pressure off the lumbar spine. This is essential for core stability. Nutrition and biochemistry. To fight muscle loss, we need protein, specifically the amino acid leucine. As we age, our bodies become resistant to building muscle. You need more protein than you did at 20. If you're eating tea and toast, you're starving your glutes. You need eggs, yogurt, or protein shakes to repair the fibers. Mindset cue. Think of your pelvis as a bowl of water. If you tip forward, water spills out the front. If you tip back, it spills out the back. Your job is to keep the water level level. Whenever you stand, check your bowl. Engage the glutes to steady the bowl. Cinematic visualization. Imagine the base of your spine is a strong, ancient tree trunk. Your glutes are the deep roots anchoring that tree. When your roots are strong, the trunk can grow tall toward the sun. You are grounded, stable, and unshakable. Habit 4. Decompressing the suit. We need to talk about fascia. This is the connective tissue that wraps your entire body like a bodysuit. When you are young, this suit is hydrated and slippery. As we age, it becomes dried out and sticky. It's like the bodysuit shrank. You might have the muscle strength to stand up, but if your fascia is tight, it will physically pull you back down. We need to facilitate lymph flow and hydration to make this suit elastic again. The routine, the pandiculation reach. We are going to use pandiculation. It's a yawn for your body. Lace your fingers together. Inhale deeply and press your palms up towards the ceiling. Reach up with your right rib cage, then your left. Wiggle a little bit. Yawn. Literally, force a yawn. Lean gently to the right. Feel the suit stretch. Inhale back to center. Lean to the left. Now sweep your hands down and back, opening the chest. This movement is medicine. It signals the nervous system to reset the resting length of the muscles. It breaks the fuzz between tissue layers. Nutrition and biochemistry. Fascia is made of collagen and water, but drinking water isn't enough. Movement is the hydration mechanism. However, vitamin C is non-negotiable for synthesizing new collagen. Without it, your fascia remains stiff. Adding electrolytes to your water also helps drive fluid into the tissues, ensuring you aren't just dried out leather. Mindset cue. Think of the zipper. Imagine you're wearing a tight jacket. When you slump, the zipper bunches up. I want you to imagine zipping that jacket up from your waist to your chin. You are lengthening the front line of your body. Cinematic visualization. Imagine your body wrapped in a web of light. Where there were dark knotted areas, imagine them dissolving into fluid light. You are not rigid, you are fluid, you are adaptable. Habit 5. Resetting the GPS. The final step is the brain. You can have strong muscles, but if your proprioception, your body's GPS, is outdated, you will revert to your old posture. In seniors, the sensors in the feet become dull. The brain gets noisy signals and commands the body to hunch to prevent a fall. We need to update the software for spinal protection. The routine, the grounding reset. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Barefoot is best. Shift your weight into your toes, then your heels. Shift to the right edge, then the left. Now find dead center, the tripod of the foot. Now close your eyes. The moment you close your eyes, your brain might panic. That sway is good. That is your brain recalibrating. Keep your eyes closed and find that tall, stacked posture. Hold this for 20 seconds. You are saving this file to your hard drive. You are telling your brain, I am safe here. This is emotional detox through stability. Nutrition and biochemistry. To support this stability, we need to manage cortisol. When you are unstable, cortisol spikes, breaking down muscle and bone. Spending time in natural sunlight helps, but this grounding exercise effectively lowers cortisol, moving you from fight and flight to rest and digest. Mindset cue. Your cue is the mountain. When you stand, you are not a fragile stick, you are a mountain. Your base is wide, your peak is high. The wind may blow, but the mountain does not move. Cinematic visualization. Imagine a beam of energy running straight down through your head, spine, and legs, deep into the earth. This beam holds you upright effortlessly. You are connected to the earth and the sky. You are balanced.
Friends, take a deep breath in. How do you feel? Do you feel that lift? That is not just stretching. That is you unlocking your potential. When you reclaim your posture, you are not just fixing your back. You are reclaiming your space in the world. You are proving that you are stronger than your age. You are fighting the silent killer of inactivity. Remember, the old person posture is not a life sentence, it is a habit. And today, you have the tools to break it. This routine is your new daily ritual. Do it every morning. If this session helped you find your center, please click that subscribe button. We're building a community of people who refuse to fade away. And you won't want to miss our next session. In day 10, we're going to tackle the knees. I'm going to show you how to rebuild your joints from the inside out. Until then, stand tall, breathe deep, and remember, your body is listening. Tell it strength. I'll see you in the next video.